I'm fortunate enough to be out in the field today with Alwyn Landman. Alwyn is the dog trainer for the Saving Private Rhino initiative. He has his dogs with him, but I'd like to just ask you a couple of questions. Alwyn, what's your background? How did you get into the dog handling?
After school, I went to college and started training to become a dog handler and then a dog trainer. Got deployed in Africa, where we used to use dogs for two things: to track insurgents and to find landmines. Therefore, I quickly realized the application a dog can add to a human, as it's impossible for me as a human, even with night vision, to see a human lying 50 meters from me. If he's coming properly, my dog would pick up the scent almost immediately.
Okay, so you use the dogs really for detection a lot?
Yeah, detection and tracking. Seeing things that me as a human being can't really see.
And what other experience do you have with dogs? Do you use dogs anywhere else?
Yeah, we've used them in rural situations, in an urban environment, working alongside with South African Police Service. Detection of narcotics, upper handing of suspects. If a suspect jumps a wall, there's very little chance of me catching him, and my four-legged partner will just take him out in 10 seconds.
So, briefly describe, what kind of dogs do you prefer to work with?
We prefer to work German Shepherds and Belgian Malinois, just purely for the intelligence factor and the type of aggression and drive the dog has. There's no such a dog with a drive as a Shepherd, in my opinion.
Okay, now how long does it take to train a dog to do kind of anti-poaching stuff?
We prefer to start imprinting the pups from about 12 to 14 weeks, start basic imprinting them. You set the foundation for later on, and about 18 months later you can deploy them in the field and have great success with it.
Now, how much time does it take to train a dog to that level?
Dog's training never stops. You get him to a level where he's qualified, and you as the handler is responsible to keep training him and keep him on that level. That's why the handler is just as important as the dog. 18 months to train him, and then to carry on keeping him on that level takes forever.
Now, if you train a dog to do counter-poaching operations, is there anything different that you would normally train a dog to do?
Yeah, there is actually. The main thing is we want them to be as silent as possible, almost like a sniper. You don't want the dog to bark at anything. You do want him to indicate, either by tapping you with his snout or his paw, indicating he's picked up a scent, but you don't want him to make a noise, because therefore you can expose your whole team and it can go bad.
So is it safe to say that if somebody entered this game reserve and you put the dogs on the track, what's the success rate that you would find?
You're gonna track him twice as fast as I would track him normally. I don't have to put my torch down or my night vision on and try to look for a spoor. I can just get the dog to track him, follow my dog, trust in him, and I'm sure we'll corner the suspect. It's just the application is phenomenal.
Now, do you train them to be a little better with the animals? Because I mean, they're not going to run after a buffalo or something?
Yeah, no, that's part of it. What I say, the imprinting period, where you socialize them with people, animals, loud noises, music, different terrains. It all comes down to the training, yeah.
And have you had any successes using your dogs?
Yeah, we've had, my personal canine partner had 37 arrests himself, so we've had great success.
Okay, so would you describe using these dogs as a great tool in anti-poaching?
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't work anti-poaching without them. It's just minimize the risk for the whole team and everybody else so much.
Alwyn, one of the unique things Saving Private Rhino does is they actually train game rangers for free. Now, you've introduced a one-day class that exposes people to show them the capabilities of the dog. Can you kind of explain why we do that?
Yeah, the theory behind it is basically to show handlers and people the capability a dog has, and to use them to how to handle a dog and see immediate results. What we ideally would like to do is to be able to train a dog and dog handler for almost every private game reserve in South Africa, depending on the amount of funding and donations we get.
Okay, so let's say somebody wanted to donate to help Saving Private Rhino. Is there a way that they could donate a dog? Is that a possibility?
Yes, definitely. Like I said, we would ideally like to German Shepherds or Belgian Malinois. If we get any of such donations, it will be greatly appreciated.
What about if there's a dog trainer perhaps in the United States that would like to get involved in something like this? Would that be helpful, or would that be completely different?
Yes, any help we can get, we'll really appreciate.
Okay, and that's kind of part of the volunteer program. You're looking for trainers and dog donations?
Trainers, dog donations, any experience, any expertise is always welcome.
Well, we'll definitely try to get the word out.
Great.
Alwyn, you prepared a quick demonstration just to show the dog's anti-poaching capabilities. Can you just quickly explain what's going to take place?
Basically what we did now is we had to set up a short-based tracking scenario where we've had information, or it came to us that a poacher's hiding somewhere. We're going to spot him, he's going to be armed, fire 2 shots. He's going to run away, hide away, we're going to track him with the dog. We're going to fire 2 warning shots to tell him to stop. We're going to send the dogs to upend him.
Okay, excellent. Look forward to seeing it.
Get away from me! see him! Come in! Come in! I'm gonna leave my dog!
All right, I know this is reality training, but what happened there? How come did it just, dogs got a little too crazy?
The moment the dog releases of you, his job is to capture you. So the dog slipped under, bumping him. He had to rebite. Unfortunately, my behind was in the way, got bitten. So good luck for the next guy that runs away from us.
Suspect, come out, I can see you! Don't run or leave my dog! Okay.
To get a real understanding of the power of these animals, I volunteered to put on the tackle suit and give it a go, and let's see how effective the dog can be. I should be able to give it a good description when it's done.
Suspect, stand still! I'm releasing my dog! I'm releasing my dog! Back in! Boy. Suspect, stand still! Help! Help! Suspect, on the ground!
That is some powerful biting. I could feel it through the suit. Yeah. I could feel it right through the suit. So yeah, I'd say very, very effective. If I didn't have the suit, let's go to the hospital for sure. Excellent.